Hey, good afternoon and welcome back to the adventure. Today is Saturday and I'm out on a bike ride. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out. Motivation hasn't been very high. I have been playing some pickleball, but motivation to get out on a bike, I don't know, just haven't really felt like doing that. But today is beautiful. It's 86 degrees according to my temperature gauge, and we're going to do another landmark and latte. This time we're going to stay in the city that I live in Benbrook, Texas. Let's go see what we can get into. Park's pretty busy today. Kids are out playing softball, I think, is what we're doing today. It's like all the softball fields are pretty much, or in their case, baseball. All the fields are full and people out enjoying the weather. Eleven to 3. Looks like home's getting beat. I didn't catch what inning it was in. I'm sure it'll show up on the video though. There's so one part of the park, baseball, and right down the street we're playing soccer. It's that time of season, that time of year. This is the time that I really love, like I said in my last video. Pretty nice soccer setup they got there. You have to watch for pedestrians, little kids jumping out of cars. Usually a cop that sits right down at that bend. I'm sure he was doing more than 40. Sounded good though. Okay, so I wanted to tell you a little bit about this edition of Landmarks and Lattes. I decided to just check around here in the local area to see if I could find anything, and I was a little surprised. I mean, I knew there was some military activity going on some years ago, but I found out that a lot of this area was used, believe it or not, by the Canadians to do pilot training. How you doing? There's a memorial which I'd seen before, and there's also, how you doing? There's also a graveyard that has a memorial on it. I'm gonna go check both of them areas out, and then of course stop by and get a cup of coffee. I haven't had coffee today. I didn't realize that until probably about 2 hours ago. So we'll do that as well, and then we'll call it a ride. Not very far today, probably between 10 to 12 miles. That's about all I'm gonna get in. Okay, so typically we come out of the trail here and we go up this way, up the road here. We affectionately call this the Benbrook Loop because it pretty much loops around the whole city. Try to stay away from the hills that are here, but still get a good 10 miles in. And it's not a bad ride for like an afternoon, you know, after work, or just to get your legs stretched. Today though, I'm gonna go down into the park area. There's a cut through that a new neighborhood is going in. I don't know if you can see. As soon as you turn, see there's a car coming out right there. On the normal loop, we would jump back down that road, but this time we'll go down here and then cut back through a little path off of the trail. Not as many people on the trail as I thought there would be today. They probably got their walk in earlier this morning. So that's one of the entrances there. We're going to go across the bridge and catch the next entrance. So now I'm back on the actual route that we laid out for the Benbrook Loop. Neighborhood garden, looking good. Okay, so here we are at the first landmark I wanted to look at today. It's actually a graveyard or cemetery that's located in Benbrook. There is a dedication to veterans here. I'll show you that in a second. But I don't see any like national Texas landmark markers that would designate this something of history. Got a cool biplane on the top of it. Okay, so this is the Vernon Castle Memorial. Based on my research, that was actually his stage name. He was part of the famous Vernon and Irene Castle dance team in 1913, I guess over in England. And they're the ones that introduced the tango to the United States. That's pretty cool. In early 1917, Canada's Royal Flying Corps decided to build 3 training fields around Fort Worth, believing that the warmer Texas climate would be more accommodating for new pilots. In May 1917, following our entry into World War I, the RFC reached an agreement with the U.S. Army to begin training American squadrons in Canada. In return, the U.S. Army would construct the 3 fields for use during the winter. One of the fields was located north of present-day Saginaw, and one, later named Vernon Field, was in Everman. The 3rd field was located in Benbrook. It was renamed Carruthers Field and later Benbrook Field. There are 3 fields. Taliaferro Field 1, 2, and 3 became known as the Flying Triangle. So the article that I went on and read said that this whole area here, and I don't know if you can see that, but this road here is actually named after Vernon Castle. But this whole area here was at one time a base. But you never know what's in your own backyard. That's why I decided to start looking around. I never was really much of a history buff, you know, growing up. But as I've gotten older, you realize that there is a lot of things that's happened in the areas that you probably live in, and it's kind of worth going out and checking them out. Okay, so Benbrook, we don't have any artisan coffee shops. We have the big store. We have a 7 Brew, we have a Black Rifle, and we have a Starbucks. And my coffee of choice is Starbucks if I can't get a local, you know, small business type coffee. Let me know in the comments below what you go to if you can't get an artisan coffee. Pretty nice. So got my latte, and I don't think they put the normal shots in here that I normally get at. When I come to Starbucks, I get 4 shots. Remade. I'm a 4-shot guy when it comes to Starbucks. The first one had 2 in it. They apologized, and I thought this was gonna give me 2 more shots to pour in what I had. This made me a whole brand new coffee. Okay, latte done. And I'm headed back to the house. Probably end the video here. Just a real quick trip out today to get the legs moving, get my butt off the couch, and get some vitamin D. I hope you enjoyed that. Landmarks and latte. More to follow, more to come. So stay tuned, and like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next adventure. Hope everybody's staying safe